visually up. Beginning 3, 2. Hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Evils of the World. I'm your intrepid host Recon Zebra. We are returning back in the mid-spring of combat with our friendly competitors. Where we last left off, they were making their way down when they came across and stumbled into a sight of dwarves being mauled by stone-hungry Zords as they were tearing apart their giant stone golem about to eat it. They take upon the initiative to help them as much as they can, while also protecting the stone golem. When we last left off, there was some beatdowns and several still dying, but let's see how well the party pulls through, as now a new entity has shown up to make things a bit more troublesome. As to last explain where we were at last time, and reiterate, Aldwin and Echo from where you are at, including, I believe, Gogi, you see coming out in this dugout area where, as explained, it's about 5 feet deep, kind of grayish swamp water, as it looks like they were like digging out the hole in the ground. You see this large greenish looking creature with 3 eyes and tentacles whirring around and pulling out from it. As it's eyeing its eyes and looking around at each of you, you see as it rises up from the ground the swampy water that's flooded in slightly, making gurgling noises as it seems to be eyeing and noticing more individual creatures to be eaten. It's like shut the chat. Would any of you, as you are looking at this, like to give me a nature check? See if you can identify.
I don't think I can even see it very well.
No, obviously you can't see it. That's why I said Aldwin, Echo, and
nature. Sure, I'll give you nature.
This is where we did
Aldwin and Echo, you get this at advantage.
I do think we did this.
Yeah, because
I think Echo broke the 20 barrier with disadvantage.
Well, no, I don't think you guys rolled when we were last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying a roll for it.
Okay.
And now Echo with the 28. I don't know.
I mean, I don't have that high of nature, but...
Oh, damn.
And then Geezer, if you... Okay, you already did, so...
Hey, I mean... Not far off.
Aldwin, you are grossed out as you are looking at this. You definitely can tell that this is some sort of swamp-type creature, but you are not sure entirely where it is from. Gogi, you know that this... Geezer, you know that this is definitely a monster-type creature, probably something from the swamp area, but you don't really want to say the name as you're not fully sure yourself. Echo, you grin wildly seeing it pop out. You know that this is straight up a froghemoth. A very large, very hulky froghemoth, and you can tell by its... And since you got a natural 20, you can tell by its demeanor that it seems to be in a jovial kind of hilarious mood. And you also get a little bit of a shake because you realize if it seems to be in a good mood, that means it's either hungry or it sees the carnage and sees a feast. As you notice from its demeanor, it's turning towards somewhere as it looks back towards the swamp area, and it looks like it's about to let off a bellow. As it turns its head and it goes... Would you like to give me an insight, Echo, since you are able to
Cool.
perceive this.
Bang. A whopping 15.
You can tell it's calling out for someone. You're not entirely sure if it's backup or something else. But either way, it's letting someone else know. As it turns back its head towards you, and let's see, I think it's already in the combat tracker, isn't it? Yes, it is.
It is.
So with that, let us continue where we left off on this Zorn. Right here. As... Listen. It seems to still have stopped banging on the barrier for the minute, realizing Zorn's being attacked all around it, one Zorn almost dead on the ground. It takes notice of what's going on. And seeing itself injured, it's going to actually start to retreat somewhere.
I'll take note of that. And I'll also just kind of warn the rest of the party to avoid it as best as he can.
As it dives into the ground,
What do you mean avoid?
Like, try not to engage in a fight. Or, you know, not actively head towards that direction.
But why?
Because I've seen that thing. And quite frankly, it'd be best if we just didn't fight it.
Wait, so you know what that is?
Correct. Well,
Is
looking
it-
through,
Is it from
Books
this
of-
plane?
I believe so.
Damn, unfortunate.
But, you know, I can transform into different creatures. You know, I do tons of research during my downtime, and that's one of the.
and you hear off in the back there's like, "Ah, started my modern spirit! Damn swamp creatures are pulling in! We got enough to deal with as it is!" As this, it's one of the dwarves in the back who is not interested in trying to protect the others, lets off what's going on. And that's his turn. Aldwin, you're up.
Echo, I heed your warning, but I can handle this. All right. So, first of all, let me I know it didn't last long, but I'm gonna drop my rage. So I'm going to Misty Step. Just this one then? Nope. Hello?
Misty Step? Yeah,
Good luck. I would like to move my character, but the owl is in the way.
Yeah.
just open your character sheet and press the Misty Step ability. You should be able to do it on the top corner area.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's new.
Let me do here then. Oh, that's pretty neat. Hell yeah.
Yes, it is. New things with that. And also, you have just teleported all your feet into the into the dugout area. As it is about 5 feet deep, you notice that seems to be some sort of silicone paste as well, but it is slightly over flooded with swamp water. You are about 3 feet in swamp water, and now have difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's fine. That's Okay. So the back is
Let's see
above.
what Aldrin's cooking.
Okay. And I'm gonna move 5 closer. So that's 10. And then I'm gonna use my action for a utilize action to open my cloak. And I'm gonna tell all of them to get out. Then all one by one, they are going to use their standing leap, which gives them 20 feet. Actually, am I close enough then? Second. You know what? I'm gonna go 5 more. I wanna go 5 more, but the dead body's in the way.
Hold on a second. You should be able to just go around it or walk over it. Is it not working?
I mean,
Another thing I think is that... Okay, there you go.
it's
20, 10. So that's 10, 20. Can you not walk on top of it? Oh, you
well,
actually
that's
can.
that's 15, so 30. So that would be all my movement.
Yeah, because you teleport right at the edge. 10, 20...
30.
You'll be one step back.
No.
Oh no, you went diagonal. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Right.
10, 20, 30. Alright, yep.
Right.
That's all your movement.
Right. Then they're all gonna jump off of me, and then they're gonna fly 10 feet. So those are really small. That's how I made them, though.
Hold on, let me see if I can just drag them all in.
I mean, I can do them one by one.
Oh, okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or something like this. And then, so that was my bonus actions, and then they are all going to attack him.
Alright. In that case, let's roll them in. And taking into consideration of what somebody said, we're going to make them all one turn, basically.
That's fine. They can go right after me. Fair, I
I
guess.
still got to add them to the tracker.
Oh my!
I was trying to add them as a group. Did it do it?
The swarm.
Not really, but
Okay, hold on.
I mean, like, did it? Maybe.
No.
No.
I did it earlier. Why is it not doing it now? Oh, wait. Maybe I can... No.
They pretty much are one entity because they're attacking as a group.
Okay, hold on. I think I made a big mistake. No, I can't see anything.
Shoot.
That's not good.
It's not ideal.
We're about to whisk.
Okay, hold on a second. we're back. Everything's visual, everything's good. Is there anything else you want to do, Aldwin? You still have a bonus action.
No. No.
Oh, no,
It's
you
just
don't. You
done.
teleported, right. So, yeah, you're done. And then for the enemies afterwards, we will do a thing where we will roll one,
But
and,
now-
I will move them all.
Now
on
it,
that turn.
now it like swap my perspective to the guy.
Yeah.
That's because I manually pulled you all there. I'm trying to change that button configuration to where I can press one button instead of having to hold it, but I wasn't able to see it or figure it out. It's supposed to be in core. Supposed to be in.
Do you get the same combat carousel at the bottom as well?
That's just to like dictate movements. I don't think if I click on it,
No,
it'll
no,
pull.
no. Like the top one, there is not the option to pan over. But if you use the carousel from below, there is an option. If you hover to the portrait, you see at the bottom, pan to a combatant. It works for individual, but not sure if it's
I
working as a
I
group.
don't actually see what you're looking at, Javali.
Let me screenshot my
Oh!
image.
I think I just clicked it and it moved it. Did it move y'all? No.
No.
No, it just pulls
I
me.
can only see in the pan individually if I use the bottom one. It is this one that I'm talking about, the one at the bottom.
Yeah, it's alright though. I think that's mostly like it pulls you when it's your turn or you have that token control. But to pull everybody else, I just have to use a button. It's fine. I will figure out a quicker button reaction than hold and click. But for now, yeah, this one starts eating more people as these two are dead. And it goes like, ah no, you damn creature! And they're gonna swing on it, try and save his skin. That does nothing. That's his first swing fails.
Wait, that's the wrong chat. Don't watch that video unless you like Counter-Strike. That was supposed to go to someone else.
Understand.
Oh, here we go. I think I finally figured out how to turn it on so y'all can see. I mean, you won't see the number, but you'll at least see it pop up that I'm rolling.
Okay.
Yes.
Never mind. Maybe I do have to turn it. Let me see.
I see the dice.
So that's public.
And here the dice.
And I see the dice roll.
I don't get it. Why is it not at least letting you see when I do a roll, but hiding? Okay. There's more configuration than I have put on. Oh, it's because it's turned off completely. Hold on. Now let's try and see.
I saw the number, but it did not show on the chat.
Whatever. We'll change it later. Yes, sir.
Are you hacking down?
What do you mean hacking?
You trying to cheat?
Gee,
No.
I will never fudge my dice.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
I'll be careful. Do not break trust.
Alright, fine.
Is
We'll
the
worry about it
Amber
later.
part
It's
of the game, or
taking
is
it
he
too much
also
time.
late?
I don't know why there's not an automatic function, but yeah, he fails, and the sword's gonna.
Oh, now I see as a question mark.
Oh, now you see it's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, at least it shows that bit. And that is unfortunately going to hit for. That's there.
None of these rules are showing up in my chat. Should I refresh?
No, the rolls are supposed to be blinded. It's supposed to give a notification that I'm rolling, and you just can't see it. But I don't know why that wasn't automatically something turned on.
So we all can't see his rolls, but we can see ours, basically.
Doe, are you here?
Yes, I am still here.
Have you ever heard of Galnerius?
Galnerius? What is that?
It's a Japanese power metal band that a friend of mine told me about. I wanted to ask you if you knew they existed. They're pretty fucking good. They go hard.
I don't tend to follow much on the musical space.
I don't think we've ever talked about music, though.
It's Zorn as
sorry,
that
Recon,
guy is
if you
getting
want.
attacked and they're chewing on him. The couple people try to side help, but it's basically more massacre as this one gets up. That beating from nearly getting killed. And let's see. It's almost dead, but would it be smart enough? Actually, it's almost dead, and you being large is definitely a challenge to it, Trevally. Let's see. I think it would switch tactics. And it's going on the ground.
I think
Diglett
that
used
creature
dig.
has a -10 to its movement. Yes. That specific creature.
Oh, negative 10, minus 10. Okay, so.
Yep.
Hey DM, you should probably disable your cursor.
What? Oh,
So you see
yeah.
how
I
all
just
of us
turned
have
and I
with
looked
our
and I
names on
saw.
it?
Yeah, I just took. I looked
Yeah,
and I saw.
You should probably turn that off.
I like seeing where he's clicking.
No, that gives away shit.
Turn that on.
Yeah, but it's fun.
There's a setting somewhere, I can't remember where it is. Go to configure settings, core settings, open permission configuration, and it should be there. Display mouse cursor option. You should be able to uncheck it for the Game Master role.
Okay, so I'm in core under game settings or configure settings, and then what did you say it was?
You go configure settings, core settings, and then open permission configuration.
Okay.
And then in there will be an option for display mouse cursor, and you can uncheck it for the Game Master role.
Got it. Yep, now you can't see me. Good. Alright, well that was us turn. Yeah, I'm definitely in the future making it one turn and they all do their thing. We're just gonna power through this for now. This one, as we go to this one, and it's going to charge and start attacking these guys.
What are these critters that we're fighting?
What was that? Oh, you don't know.
What are these critters?
They're fighting Zorns. They're fighting Zorns. It's that little rock thing with like 3 legs and a mouth on top of its head.
Gross.
In fact, hold on. Let me display its image to chat. That might help pop your memory.
That is so much more horrifying than what I thought it would be.
It
What?
is.
I don't know how less horrifying you thought when I mind. I don't want to know. Anyway. Start attacking. Really? Even with advantage? Oops. Yeah, even with advantage. Wow. Well, he goes for one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happens to me. Happens to everybody. As it looks as it, unbeknownst, you hear as the Zorn starts going in, the leader or the boss tries to get a good hit, but it's just not aiming right. It goes for him. Why is my... Why is my monsters doing better than my people's? And why are they not doing better against all of you? These are just workers.
We have something called plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
A very unfortunate disease that affects everybody else instead of them. And we also
Unfortunately, my
golem.
plot armor is a little bit thinner.
Yeah. Unfortunately, golem is still encased. Is your wall of force concentration?
Yes.
Okay, so you're still holding it. All right. Well, that's good because now it's your turn.
Alright. Time to bully some people. Alright, I need to... Ooh. Uh-huh. Alright, we'll stay near Yomanganda. I should be close enough now, right? Hold up. Yes, yes I am. Alright. I hope everyone is ready for this, because I'm going to make this big
Wait, hold
thing
on, my audience just
lose.
rose up. What the heck's going on? What's having problems these days? Alright, that should be good. Go ahead.
Pardon?
Yeah, sorry about that. We're all good. Go ahead.
Okay. As I was saying, I hope you all are ready. I'm gonna make this big frog lose all of its resistances.
And
If it
how you
has
gonna
any.
do that?
I'll show you. So, firstly, I'm going to make an attack with my whip. Is it? There you are.
Damn.
Does that hit?
That hits as your red whip reaches into the sky, and right when this frog looks like he's about to have a good time, you just crack it across the face. He goes,
As I make this attack, I bonus action Wilting Smite. I'll go ahead and display that in chat for all those who wish to read it.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh.
You expand 2 of your hit die. Alright. Takes extra necrotic damage. Alright, so roll your 2 hit die and see how much extra damage it takes.
I added on to the damage roll for the whip.
Okay then. So roll all that damage.
Yep, and yeah, it loses its resistance. Aha! Ooh, a lot of big
Oh
rolls.
wait, it loses resistance to all damage?
All
then
damage,
no-
yeah.
This creature's cooked, but go ahead, I'll do it.
Jeez. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
like I said, I heed your warning, Echo, but
As your red raisin whip wraps across the side, whaps it hard on the face, and it takes that damage hard.
I know it did. Now let's fucking
Did you
smack
target it?
again.
You targeted it, right?
Oh, I did not.
It's alright. I got it selected just for the future. You know how to target,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I already targeted it.
Alright, great.
It doesn't even
Okay.
make us
Yeah,
lose stuff.
it doesn't even make a save. You take that smite, you lose your ability to have resistances to anything.
Yep. And then I'm going to attack it again because I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, this is an official spell. It's not a homebrew thing. This is just something it does. You just no longer have resistances to damages until the next turn. And that's another hit.
that's,
Wasn't great that time.
I'm
but,
be honest, that's kind of pathetic.
Yeah,
Compared to the first one.
yeah, that was kind of abysmal.
As you whap it
Um,
across the face, it takes that hit.
Okay, alright, so that's my action, bonus action, and movement. Yeah, alright, I'm done. And I'll just say, fucking pile on this frog, get his ass. That's
We'll
the end of my
see.
turn.
We'll see what they do. Echo. Your owls are busy picking off this Zorn.
Echo's just gonna shake his head. And how close to death does this thing look?
The Zorn?
Yeah, Brown. I can't.
Pretty bad. A good hit,
Okay.
a strong hit, and it could definitely go down. But it has to be a strong hit.
Then a strong hit, it'll get incendiary strike. Bang. 22.
What was the other dice
The other-
for?
What do you mean?
I thought I saw you roll 2 dice.
It only rolled one. I'm like 1d2.
Maybe it was a
Am I-
lack. Okay. It might have been a lack. Okay, yeah, 22 hits.
Coolio. So he takes 26 fire and an additional for my Blayful Talon. Because with the spell I can attack with my weapon. And so it needs to make a con saving throw.
On saving
I could-
throw.
I couldn't really target it because of the birds. My bad.
That's fine. The 14 make it?
14, I believe, is a fail. It is, so it takes an additional 66 necrotic. Oop, oop, oop,
What lets you
oop,
do
oop.
that again? I'm sorry.
The Blayful Talent.
Oh. Wait, that only works on a crit.
Yeah, that
Okay.
only works on a crit.
Hey man,
It seems that also works on a nat 20, not a crit.
it works on a 19 and 20. Where I got
Ah.
Wait, does it?
My bad.
yeah, 19 or something.
Yeah, 19 or 20, but you got a 13, so just the 10 damage then.
Yep. And then
It's
I
still,
would walk.
it's near death.
I'm trying to select my own token. That's bird.
Yeah.
Be careful. I heard that bird is the word.
Which way are you trying to go?
Uh,
What helps is if you
Uh,
click on the edge, like, your token takes up a 5 feet square. If you click on the edge, you should get it.
yeah,
You
but it's
couldn't use
Hey.
the arrow keys to move 5 feet.
Arcane. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll move
You're so smart, though.
Thank
over.
you. Forget about that big brain twister from before.
And then I'll let my
You still got another 5 feet if you want to.
no, I move 30. I move down. And
No, we're not going to count you moving back so you can move.
Yeah. Okay. Well. There we go.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
I've really got to figure out how to turn off the skill magic. Alright, next turn. Ollie.
Wait.
It is I.
Yes,
Amazing.
at last. You are huge,
At
and you're at
last.
that tree, and you see Zorns all around you as there's 2 mobbing on this group, then 1 back there going for the other group. You hear
Alright.
one that ate somebody over here, and most importantly, you still hear that crunching noise from back behind near this tree.
I think I saw Audrey running over there, teleporting like over here, seeing Echo shifting through the tree, so Trevally could assume that they got a plan. For now, he got something more important to do. Let's see if he can do it.
Hold on, I gotta get
So-
through this wall. You're good. Oh man, okay. Get interference is nuts. Can you move it with the keys?
I can just move normally.
Why can't I move you?
No clue. But I was just.
Oh,
trying
it's
to
because it's
move
not
here.
free movement. Okay.
Wait. Why can I can hold my character, but I cannot move? Okay, let me use the arrow keys then. Huh. How about Trevally? Help me out here.
Let's wait. Did the bird?
There you go.
There we go, thank you. So first things first, he's gonna swing his pike towards this guy specifically. As a reckless. So let me see. It is alt for advantage, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, alt for advantage. Yeah.
All right. So Hubbard, vicious. Why is it not shown here? Okay. It's fine. Let me use.
And if you have extra attacks, I'm pretty sure Reckless gives you advantage on all of those rolls.
Yep. That's why I said advantage. Does a 22 hit?
That hits.
Excellent. So let me roll normally. So that's 21. Then adding my frenzy damage. Then strike from the dark. Alright, so that creature takes a total of 25 piercing damage and 11 necrotic.
You have brutally
And-
injured it.
Does Trevally say a catchphrase when he strikes?
Not for now, he's currently focusing now. Also, similar to Alduin, I wanna get to Sprite City, please! And for that attack specifically, I'm gonna apply the Strike of the Giant Frost Strike. That creature takes an additional 5 cold damage, and you gotta make a save.
Can my
17
character
Constitution.
canonically be from Fresca
A
City?
Constitution DC 17 Constitutional bullet.
Yep.
It fails.
Okay. First things first, with my Pike Push Mastery and the 5 from swinging my weapon, I want to move the creature over here.
Over here.
It should
Alright.
be 15 with this.
Okay. Yeah, and you
Make
can
up.
angle that 5 feet, whichever way you want to go.
I apply the effect on the creature. Until my next turn, the creature should have 0 movement speed. Is that correct? Yeah, until the start of my next turn. So this creature currently has 0 movement. And he's gonna
Alright.
throw a javelin at this guy. Or
All right, and
specifically-
real quick, as you strike it and you jam it back into it, you notice that as your blade is tipped in frost, it really gets through the rocky skin interior, and it takes more damage from that cold strike.
Good to know. Shame I don't have a lot of those, but it seems this one hit that one very well. I should try that more.
All right,
As he looks at the dwarfs from below, start to struggling with that zone, he throws his ruins wake. Still with advantage. Wait, why is he not roll diagonal? There you go. Advantage. There we go. Now it's working properly. It is us. 27.
that. Oh, you threw a ruin? I thought you threw something else. Okay,
Yep, I
yeah.
threw ruin at him.
Yep. Either way, he comes out. He's like, finally, yes, and he goes forward into this thing, and yes, that does hit.
The first damage does this one. 21 yeah, 21 normal damage, and I'm gonna apply the giant frost chill. Doing another 1d6. You know what? Screw it, I'm gonna apply it again. Wait, not this, not right now, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw 2 more times. With my feature. Where is it? Strong Weapon Master. There it is.
Yes, you can make a bonus action range attack with a thrown weapon.
Yep.
Yes.
As I recall, Yellowish, he says, "Time for another round." As he swings at strikes again.
All right.
All right. Okay. So, bada bing. Advantage.
And the Zorn is within
No.
range, so this is not a disadvantage. So.
Even if he was, because of my feature Destroy Master, I can show at the maximum range.
Oh,
That's a difference.
fantastic. Okay.
And I gonna apply my other Frost Chill Giant, which I already called upon. Just let me roll the 1d6 damage. There we go. So that creature specifically, the one that I just attacked.
Well, make sure
twice
you're
with
targeting
my-
these that way. It's like it can be pulled poison.
I already applied it. Let me just apply the effect so it's easier to see. So I dealt 35 plus 35, 56.
Well, it's not just 6, so just
62.
for the record, before you never mind, I'll add another 6 because we'll stick more.
Ah, understandable. The other separate 6 were all cold damage. The rest is just piercing. And for the last throw, he's gonna throw at this guy. Advantage, and one for you. That is a 26.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Ah,
All right, go ahead. And that's
Alright,
damage and
that is 25 piercings only. And I'm gonna push the creature 5 feet over here.
wait. That was your third attack, wasn't it?
Yes, I attack with my pike over here. I shoot with my Janus.
The ruin,
which-
and then you threw it
Can I
again as a
use my
bonus.
action? No, I can make 2 attacks with my bonus action. Here it is. Ah, no, it's not showing. Let me blah blah. Posted this one here. Blah, blah, blah. There it is. Multi-throw. After you make an attack action to make a range attack using a simple weapon that has a throw.
Oh yeah,
So you
two
can make
two
two.
additional. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
The caveat is that I have to make a range attack. So that's why I did not did it first.
Okay. All right,
And
then
I gonna apply the Baleful Interdict to this guy specifically. So
all right. Well, he is absolutely a near death as that second hit goes into him. And you said you're
no,
gonna do
not
what?
this guy. The other guy that I'm targeting.
Okay, hold on. Let me add that. Let me add that.
So the last hit went to this guy specifically.
I believe you should be targeting. Yeah, Randy. Okay, so
Yes, I was targeting.
apply. Because it's still showing on your target that you're targeting the sharp one that's below you.
Really, I was targeting this guy. Okay, let me say what happened. First attack with my pike went for this guy.
Yes.
Then I threw my.
You
Yeah,
threw the
which
ruin
two
at this
times.
one twice, and then you're doing your last one on this one.
Yep, that's
Okay,
the order.
so-
And I am applying the
Okay.
Baleful Interdict.
I don't know why
this
I
guy.
didn't. I don't know why I didn't have it targeted. So damage, and then the baleful is on him.
Yep.
Affected.
And he with I just gonna use my pike to move him 5 feet and then push 10 feet. Or the other way around, which one works best.
Okay, and are you just marking him for now?
Yep, just marking.
All right.
And for my movement, last remaining of my movement, I gonna let's see.
Well, real quick before you move, first off, is this one the one you target at the range? This one, is he moving, or is he just? Did you just mark him and stab him?
I just marking him. Sorry.
Okay, then
just
as you're get that out the way and tossing your ruin at him, he comes back into your hand. He says, "Charlie, go around the tree. There's something I really want to stab."
No, for now. We're gonna save these dwarves first.
I know. There's a big one over there. I want to hit it.
They'll have to wait. And besides, these people will get in the way of our battle.
Fine, but you better not let it die before I get my stab.
I'll keep that in mind. As he
Alright.
says that, he nimbly moves over the dwarves. Around
Over here.
Like around here. Let me move here.
The dwarves are in the way. If you cross a single token, it won't let you.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like you're supposed to move through tokens, or at least like jumble past them. I don't know what. I gotta turn that off.
So 15.
And you being extra big doesn't help.
Yeah, I'll move you fucking it up and then over. I make everything too literal and then still leave you to get all the individual stuff. Irritating.
Alright, that'll be my turn as I yell to the other one. You lot should go meet up with the rest. I'll hold these back.
They all nod in agreement, except for this young lady over here who's still clutching her sister. No, I cannot leave my sister. Please. And she's clutching her twin, who is still badly injured. She's like, "All right, come on, you grab on the left. I got her." So they all come together to help, and then as he's coming over, this Zorn turns and gets a bite on him. Oh, no.
Is that a crit?
That was a crit.
Looks like she's gonna meet her sister.
No, he's gonna bite this guy who's going around him.
Oh man.
Oh, but he is just barely alive.
Let's go. And I unsheath Yarwish, just in case.
As he gets into it, that crit, it just tears into his shoulder, almost taking his arms, like, "Ah, my arm!" And the other two says, "Come on, we gotta go." This one stay by him as he's getting eaten.
Do I see this happening?
Nope. You, I will get to in a second on the next start of combat.
I have yet to discover why they are here.
Mostly just to provide background commentary on jokes. That's what I usually provide to campaign.
Understandable.
Alright, is that all for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Not you.
Yes, I am done. Oh wait, I think I moved a little bit too far. Yeah, that was here. There you go.
Well, no, because that's where they were, so I moved you right into a space that would fit with you.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bee, bada boo, bada boo.
Alright, next
Wait,
turn.
did I move too much?
Right. So we've been over this recon. I
Yes,
saw it 20
indeed.
hit.
The maneuver formation, as they say, yeah, pray. Attack. They unfurl their wings and just like missiles in the sky, dive straight towards it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
So I saw 20 hit earlier, so AC is 20 or lower. If it's 13 or up, 5 of them hit.
They also have advantage because of flanking. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be -8.
I'm not gonna tell you the AC, but yeah, if
No.
Hmm?
You don't need to tell me the AC. I'm just saying I saw 20 hit earlier, so it's 20 or lower.
mhm.
And as long as it's a 13 or higher, it'll be for the 2 per hit. Because it's -8. They have +3 in attack, and advantage gives +5, which is -8 to AC. And the range for 2 needed for 1 hit is 6 to 12.
All right, and you have 10 out, so
That's gonna
that
be
would
5.
yeah,
If
so,
the
yeah. So at least
AC is
5. So at least 5 need to meet the AC goal. What's their number for their hit? It's 6. So okay, so 5 need to get.
No.
Hmm?
If the AC is between 13 and 20, 5 do attack.
like they automatically hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, that's right. I have
Well,
to subtract their hit from
We've
it.
been over this.
Right, I'm sorry.
Tons of it.
So I have to subtract their hit from the AC, and if the dice hit that number, they hit.
Yeah, so you don't need to tell me the AC. All I'm saying is I saw 20 hit earlier, so it's below 20, and it's gonna be -8 to the AC. Let's say this creature's AC is 14. -8 makes it 6, and 6 falls in the range of 6 to 12.
Well, actually, it should be
It's
-6 because they only have a +6.
No, they have +3, but advantage gives +5 because they're flanking.
Flanking only gives +2, so yeah, it's still +8.
They have flank. To my knowledge, flanking gives 5, but
I've never
they
heard
have only
5.
+3 to attack.
Wait, Doe, does he get +5 for flanking, or is it +2? No, I'm confused.
I do have 6. on the
You're
flanking sticks,
confusing
so yeah.
with Ken's different ruling, but when it comes to statistics specifically, getting advantage is equivalent of getting a +5.
Correct.
So he's just
Oh, wait,
diminishing the
yes.
flanking advantage. Okay, that's.
Yep.
I swear. I'm almost.
It's just because you're not supposed to roll, so that's why you add a
That's-
+5.
I swear. If I
That's-
can't try to
that's
convince him to
minus-
let me advertise my campaigns, I don't know why I'm there anymore. I mean, I got you guys, but like.
They have +6. Damn,
Okay.
so that's -11.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, so 6 plus 5 by terms of rules is 11. So minus their AC.
No,
Oh
okay,
boy.
no. So
they'd
does
have
this
they'd
fall
have to. They'd have
between 1
to.
and 5 or 6 and 12?
What?
Because the -11. I don't know the AC, and I don't need you to tell me. But
Well, no,
does it
I'm
fall
going by
bet-
their hit. If they're flanking, then they have
Yeah.
a +5. So plus to their 6, that's 11.
Yeah. So you have to so AC minus that 11.
Yeah, AC that minus that 11, and then yeah, so
You need to tell me the number. If it's between 6 and 12, 5 of them hit. If it's between 1 and 5, all of them hit.
it is between 6 and 12.
Okay, then I have it typed out, and then this is gonna be the damage. 120 damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
and
see.
it's-
It eliminates
because
the
it's not
need to. It
resistant.
eliminates the need to roll at all, and
Yes.
the
Yeah.
amount who hit are based on the. Okay, I think I get it.
Finally, thank you.
You said that before, but I'll trust you again.
No, I get it for real this time. It's to eliminate
Okay.
the need to roll. I get it
Yes.
now.
So you do the AC minus whatever their bonus is to attack, and then you check on the table where that number falls. And then you see, so in this case it's 2 attackers needed for 1 hit. Since there's 10, 2 per hit, so that's gonna be 5 hits.
Etc. Etc.
Yeah. So let's say this creature's AC was 25, minus 11 makes 14, then I would need 3 per hit, then only 3 attacks hit. But that I
Right.
make it more complicated.
But it doesn't like new the roll. It just says that many hit, and then you do that much damage off of that many hits.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay,
So
okay.
indeed just-
That's where I was lost. Okay, so.
This indeed eliminates the whole.
Right, so
needing
that
to
means
roll
how many
to-
hit from 6 to 12?
6 is 2 per hit. Since there's 10, that's going to be 5, and that's the damage die. Because they have 1 bite and 2 claws.
So that's 5 hits in total? Or 10 hits?
Yeah. So 5 of them attack. So 5 of them can hit. They each have 1 bite and 2 claw. The bite is 1d8 plus 4. The claw is 1d6. So that's 5d8 plus 10d6 plus 60. Because 4 times 15 is 60.
Okay, but it's not 5 attacking, it's all 10.
No. If the number, so if his AC minus 11 would fall between 1 and 5, I'd need only one attacker per hit. But since you said the AC minus 11 falls between 6 and 12, I need 2 attackers per hit. Since there is 10, I can make 5 pairs of 2.
Okay. Then, and you did that because you're flanking to get that plus
Yes.
5. Okay.
To get the actual plus
So
5.
you, in exchange for getting that plus 5, you have the amount of hits, but...
Yes.
Okay.
But I leave away 5 potential hits, you see, because I could roll very good and all.
Honestly, it guarantees
But
5
that
potential
takes a
hits.
shit ton of time.
It guarantees hits, because in exchange for
Yeah.
halving the amount, you get extra to the hit. And you basically get
Indeed.
half the amount, but you at least guaranteed hits. As long as the AC falls within that range based on the group.
Correct.
Okay, now I see the math. Alright, yeah. 120 as they all zero into him like a missile in the sky. And they go to town. Slashing, clawing, and rapid swirl formation. It looks like as they're like flying, they circle around and their claws drag, making ooze and green off of it as it's like aching. Because this didn't normally hurt, but this many at once, it's like getting into a can opener or a grater.
He also has
And
no
since
resistance.
he also can't be resistant to it, so.
Yeah, so he takes that full amount, but as it's letting off this howl, but it's still up.
Jesus!
It's still up.
It changed from injured to near death. Jesus!
Oh yeah.
That's
Can
gonna
you
be their
make
turn.
This is why mob attacks are incredibly dangerous. Sure, if you're a wizard, it's basically probably second hand, but for individual or martial group, this can be death.
That was their thingy, so they're attacked. So on to the next one.
Yep, that was all their turn.
I would also like
I'm
to
sure
say
Joe
that
remembered to relay to the group that the bad guys were weak to cold.
This is true.
yes, but I don't think he has conversed that info with us.
No,
Oh, he did.
Trevally has definitely not said that.
Yeah, so we have no idea that exists.
Also, that was only on the Zorn.
Joe,
At least that he could tell, so.
wake up.
Wake up! I'm busy trying to fend off these guys, protect the dwarves. But the dwarves keep
You
jumping
learned
towards the door.
information and you didn't relay it to the party. Come on, man.
I
I'm,
actually rolled pretty good. Above
Yeah,
average.
all
that's
things
the view,
considering,
but-
for 5 hits and the amount of damage, that was not bad. Although I would say, really, the plus 60 is what's helping you.
Yeah, I mean 15 attacks each plus 4.
Alright, on to the other
I mean,
Zorn.
the fuck your resistance would have helped as well.
Yes.
It would have, maybe. But anyway, on to this Zorn. As it's almost dying and doesn't want to die, so it retreats underground. Your owls have been kind of like dive bombing it, so it just basically dips.
Caca. We bring hoot hoot from above.
else it's doing right now, so it's just moving.
Will echo your prediction of 4 turns.
Well, that was before I realized we apparently just had a way to. Well, but whatever.
I forgot they had +6. I thought they had +3.
Alright, that's its turn. This one is coming out over here, hearing all the noise and seeing what's happening. It hasn't been really too aware of what's been going on, so it's just gonna step out here and see what's going on and see some of its companions dying. And it also makes its way back, as they notice some of its companions missing. One heading this way as well, and he decides to, oh, no, you're up. It's on the ground, so it comes over. There's a bonus action. It's over here. Sees what you're doing. He goes over to help its companion. He's no longer prone. And they start looking, and they actually just standing where he's at. He starts chatting to him. Does anybody understand Aaron?
No.
No.
I mean, John does.
That's my
Well,
preferred.
better
route,
question
yeah.
is, who here speaks Primordial?
I don't think anyone speaks it, but John understands
No,
it.
actually, Travali.
Oh.
And yeah, Travali, you actually speak Primordial, but you're far away. So I will say, with your passive, actually no, with Wall Fort, yeah, none of you really are paying attention to these guys.
I build Augur racks and research combat shields and stim pack. That was a Terran joke. Please clap.
I can't hear you, buddy.
That's for the best.
Anyway, we go on to this one, as it's it's getting butchered by these tiny things and does not like that. Like, its joyous mood that it had just faded fast because, oh my gosh, it's like it just got skewed. It's like it just got stabbed by a swarm of bees. Not stung, stabbed. And I'm gonna say it's not very smart. It's gonna try to swing and eat them. Yeah, it's just gonna try to swing and get rid of himself. Let's just do this, Dory.
Recon what's happening.
I'm just reading this to make sure. Oh, okay, so it does it. Okay, and these are. Okay, so it is. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Bite. Is this going to... Yes, it's going to hit. It's going to damage. And it's going to eat Beta.
Okay.
And Beta just... Where's Beta?
And how much damage is that? Because I would like to react.
30.
Okay. Let me use my reaction to decelerate that.
Go ahead and roll it.
At second level would be... How do I upcast something?
I've got to fix that. It's supposed to automatically ask you on the template if you want to use a higher spell slot. Let me see.
I mean, that's second level, so extra d6.
Oh my gosh. All these modules are supposed to make this easier. Instead, I think they're clashing with each other. Especially the select targeting thing. I'm tired of getting a pop-up whether I want to do this. Okay, so either way, just roll an extra d6. You know, 3d6 or whatever.
Does this work? Yep. Oof. Alright, so 7 less. Damn.
Where?
That's something, right?
Yeah. So 7 less, that turns it from 30 to 23. And you watch as Beta gets swallowed up. And then goes to start grabbing these two. As it makes 2 tentacles. And that is going to miss. As you see one tentacle try to go for Phoenix and it misses. And the other one, or rather, it tries to get its wrap around Phoenix, but Phoenix being tiny just squeezes through, but then it learns its mistake and gets a firm grip on Kibble. With a 21 to hit for 20 damage to Kibble.
No Kibble.
Takes that damage, and he is grappled.
Okay. So that's 2 that are available.
Yep, one is eaten, and one is in gripped of tentacle. This monster then quickly turns its head, and Echo, you can tell, it's letting off a louder yell of duress. It now realizes things are about to get real bad. And that is his turn.
It must have sensed
As we
that I was
pan back over to our friendly Zorns, who are chatting it up. Chatting it up, and I will say if anybody has a... Actually, no, you're all definitely focused. Say, ooh, 5.
I'm focused.
I mean, like, none of you are focusing on this area over here with what's going on. So none of you really know what's about to happen, so I'm just gonna do it.
You don't know. Maybe John's character is actually over there.
I mean, if John was here, he probably would. It's not. Sadly.
You heard him. You're gonna be at Sprite City.
I'm lurking above the battlefield. Just watching you guys.
Like a god or a bird.
Let's go with the former. Silly mortals. Sus
And
buckets.
50. Let's back up. And I will say, closer to this point where it's at now, I will say... Yeah, with your perception, especially with where you are at now, you see at last, at this point, especially where you're at, the one Zorn popping in front of this ginormous looking Zorn. I didn't point out the detail, like, this one's far bigger than the others, but its detail and texture is far different. Like, where the others were, like, brightish red and polished, this one is kind of more rustic color, more worn out, but it is at least twice the size of the other Zorns.
A vintage Zorn.
You can tell this one is the senior or pack leader, the big Zorn, if you will. It pops out. And since you are visually paying attention and got that perception, you see it talking. Give me a perception check to see if you can pick up on its words.
Perception check. $27.
This is going to be a disadvantage because while you know Primordial, you don't know its specific dialect.
So if I take my lower die, I take a 25.
Well, actually, because I'm guessing with your rage is at advantage, so it would be a flat roll. So it's the first die, which is ironically still a 27.
First die is 18, so that is 27.
Yeah, so yeah. Either way, you still pick it up. You see it's talking. You catch hints of it, but as if you're speaking to somebody from another region, you can't quite tell the words. The dialect is throwing it off. But it's definitely you definitely pick up tones and words like dying and danger and even the word retreat. That one apparently still the same. And the big Zorn just bitch slaps him like
Damn.
and it starts talking, and it's like stupid. You think it might have said an inferior word, and it's like done. And then you catch the words. It says, and then you catch the word rock and meal. And then finally the big Zorn gets up and is like, dusts off in it, and it starts moving about. It's now the big Zorn. Yeah, the initiative.
How the hell do I make sense of it? Rock and meal. I wonder what those words mean.
You catch maybe it's talking about. You catch maybe it was talking about some kind of rock and meal, as it's now getting up to get ready to move out. And that is that Zorn's turn. On to this other Zorn, who also pops out. And he's saying the same thing. You catch hurt and danger, dead. and he just gets slapped too.
Damn. One for each guy.
He's got 3 arms.
Oh, where's the third one?
It's funny you say that, because, oh no, he's, E is, we go back to the one that, was chewing to the guy's arm and is about to finish off eating him, as he's about to attack again. So the woman gets in front of him to protect him, so Zorn just turns on and eats her. I forgot to pan. I'm dumb. I swear I gotta figure out how to work that. Right. As he bounces perfectly on her and gets her whole head in his mouth. As the guy with his one arm is trying to pull her away, but he's only got one hand, so it's not even helping. As it chomps down on her, as she dies, and her head goes flying away.
Hey, on the plus side, that guy's still alive. At least her sacrifice method.
About that, he goes for claws.
No, leave Santa alone.
No, Santa dies tonight. And that just barely misses.
Oh my. He can still be rescued.
And now he's dead, because he only had 1 health. So yeah, you just witnessed a bunch of them dying. And it turns to look at you, but it sees your like ranged weapon, and it's thinking no. And retreats.
Nah, those creatures. Nah.
No. It turns back around and sees the big rock, and it wants some of that. It's moving.
Wait, it's looking at Doe or it's looking at me?
No. It's not look. You're not on the field.
Do you guys remember the super gore nest from Doom 2016?
John, quick question. Can you even see?
Yeah, Recon, I can see.
Okay,
My
I'm just making
eyeballs
sure.
do in fact work.
I am just making sure. Alright, so that,
I'm
yeah,
just
the
chatting
movement.
shit.
I
Don't
know.
worry about me.
I know, it's fine. I just want to make sure like you weren't missing the visuals. Yeah, you see this Zorn as it just quickly starts running away from you. Yeah. And like you said, remember that third one? Well, here it comes out, popping out of the ground, and it starts talking about how, since you're still looking at it, I'll say you caught that it's talking about how it also says the word rock, and something about something about scratching and space, but also it's a lot of jargon lost, but it seems to be waving its arm around like it's making a circle shape, and then like you know, it's gesturing like it was trying to slap something, and then it gets slapped too. That's 3 arms, and the Big Zorn is now pissed as it gets up fully and is like just done with these idiots. It then bellows at all 3 of them, and it says, and you basically do catch the phrase "gather." And they give off this salute as they start diving back down, as he goes back down into the ground. That's his turn. And with that, we come back. Oh no. Oh, that's right. It's technically still the same combat bonus. By you at the start.
Yeah, no, it's my turn now.
Yes. Now it's on to you.
Okay. So, bonus action. Mr. Krylix.
As you open up your little monster-looking creature pod, it pops out and looks up, standing in murky water as it looks down, and it says to you in Draconic, "Filled water. Why am I here?"
To kill the big guy.
He's already dead. This is overkill.
It looks over and it sees the small little flying jubilees, and it says, "You've got the bug dragons on it, and they're already doing their job. So why am I here?"
Well, to me, it seemed like he's calling for something else, so it's just in preparation.
Meh.
So, does he get his own, or does he go after me?
Well, you have him in the creature pod, right? So he's listening to you.
Yeah, but I mean, sure. Okay. Yeah, he's moved there.
He'll shift over and get closer if you really wanted to just finish him off.
Yep.
Alright, he just comes over.
I would like to get number 10 back. So.
Alright, so yeah, you go ahead and make the attack on it. Make sure to target the frog human.
Right. So that's going to be. What's this? 1 second, give me something extra. Yeah, I just yeah. $20 to hit, and then normal damage. Nice. 22.
1 second. Yeah, it should glow green to let you know when it hits it. And that's a bite onto it, and...
Or can I now do this apply?
Oh no, that's me. I got that. Okay. And it gets closer to its neck. It's like, ugh. And as it looks back into the back of you, and it says, "You better give me some. You better give me something for this. It's so slimy." And it bites
so
down.
If he
on
is still alive, then he needs to make me a con save.
He is, and he takes that bite on his ankles as he's getting ripped apart.
That's for being poisoned. So unless he's immune to being
He is
poisoned.
not. So, I mean, you don't know. We'll see. It just stops at the tip. 21.
That makes it. Alright, then he's gonna claw. To those. Maybe 14 more damage.
Mm-hmm. Alive, but now as the claws digging in, the other claws reach into the stomach area, starts clawing into it, and then as it tears it slightly open, out flies what was his name? Beta. As all the as
Hey.
he's free.
He's back.
Yes, covered in
And,
nasty slime juice, but alive, generally speaking, and flies and just kind of rolls out.
Claw number 2 for a 18 to hit. Does an 18 hit?
Oh, is it not glowing green? Yeah, if it glows green, then that means it hits.
It's red for me. Like most tokens are red here.
No, on the attack hit.
It doesn't show us.
No, I don't see
Oh.
anything.
I said that out loud. Well, then again, I don't know what to tell you. You weren't seeing it. Yeah, that hits.
Right. That's gonna be 11 more. Swear to God, if he's still alive.
It just falls down. How much more?
11.
It's on 1 HP.
Right, then I'll finish it off. I'm going to cantrip Toll the Dead. So I need him to make me a.
I don't think it matters because even if halved, he's on 1 HP.
Well, it's a cantrip, so.
Oh, right, to whether or not it hits. Okay. What's the save?
So, wisdom. It doesn't say save is half damage, so.
It makes it.
Well, what do you roll? I mean, if it's above 20,
21.
sure. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that's unfortunate. Yeah. Actually, I haven't used the spell, I think. No, roll me again. I'm casting Silver Bobs.
That was a crit.
Of course. Alright, that's fine.
Hey, how do you think I feel? I don't want to kill my background NPCs, and they're swinging and missing on you guys. All right. As it's now, contents of its stomach are starting to like open up as Beta like rolls out, plops, and Alex says, "Thank you, big brother," and he says, "Shut up." This Zorn, badly injured next to you, Trevally, is very much earnest and anxious and tries to dive into the ground to get away from you.
That's too bad because he has 0 movement.
Oh, really? Zeros.
Yes, 0 specifically. I got 2 effects. One is my frost chill, which is
Does that
I
take
can
away
apply-
all of its movement in general, or?
let me post the ones that I used. It is specifically speed is reduced to 0.
Okay, good.
If it
It's
does.
that wording. Yes, that wording matters because.
Alright.
Yes, I will say it's having its speed reduced to. Actually, no, because technically, if there's a thing. Because, like, does that affect dash? Let me see. I think it does.
I don't mind you running away.
Okay, so no. So does that mean? Oh, that's how that works. Well, technically, yeah, this still counts. So, it uses its charge ability because it turns out this works not as a dash, but anywhere within range of its senses, it will just charge towards them. So it burrows down underneath you to try to get away.
Would that trigger my opportunity?
Technically, yes, because it is moving away.
Alright, let me apply that. First, it's because it's advantage. I gotta swing with my pike. Bam! Let me roll the damage.
Do you get something since it's a 19?
No. No early crits for me.
Okay, no early crits. Alright, that is.
But I do get distract from the dark as well. So it is a total of 19 piercing and 12 necrotic.
That
For a
damage.
total.
That is a total of 31 damage, and it eats it. Definitely bleeding, but still charging out of there, using its senses to try to get another prey. Oh, that's what that is. That's cool. Anything else, or wait? You used your pike. Doesn't it get pushed?
It does.
Okay, yeah.
And I can move 5 feet away, 5 feet horizontally as well.
Okay, so then, as it tries to dive down, you smack it a good 15 feet away.
Yep. Would it be possible to move like 5 feet here, and then push it 10 feet?
Technically, you can change its direction. Technically, no, but it can go back like 5 feet here, and then another 10 feet back.
Yeah, that works. Just wanna push that guy away from these guys.
As you kick away, like it does that thing where it flies out of sight, pushing and kicking through trees.
You should rejoin with the others, as he looks to the other dwarves.
And it says, "Oh God, Tilda, Boars, oh God, they're all dying." And they just seldomly like nod as he says, "Hey, don't worry, Hamilton. We'll get through this. Come on, we're gonna get out of here." So they move away. And yes, this thing's done. You moved it back that even if it tries to move, it's just gonna run into you. I was going to do with this one. So I guess it's just gonna pop out over here and join the group. As it starts panicking and screaming. It looks like they're all gathering together from your perspective that you can see, Jamal. As you see that one you injured a while back coming up and trying to talk to the others. Meanwhile, back at the fight over here. Finally, this zone will take finally some good news.
Recon, I am begging you to unleash me.
You will be unleashed in a second. As it swings, hits it with its warhammer. And he goes back 10 feet and takes some hard damage. But he doesn't stop. He rushes up in rage and swings at it again. That will hit. As it is just enough to put down this one in the fury as the boss has had enough of his men dying and mashes this one with his warhammer. I doubt you can see. Yeah, you can't even see this, Jamali. But you hear behind you as the dwarf starts yelling in his native tongue. And the rest of them behind you start to hear cheers as they're all clumping together and seeming to head back. You hear some of them talking amongst each other as it sounds like they're getting ready to do something. And I'll say, yeah, okay, yeah. Now we're finally on to the next turn. And you know what? Yeah, well, this is a good time because as you wish, it shall be done. As you've heard all this going on this whole time, as the sounds of interaction, you see it writhing and aching, and as you see claws digging through, and you finally see some light. As it seems like this creature that swallowed you is getting damaged badly. You quickly were confused because some small little, like, dragon-looking thing fell on you, and it starts talking to you, and you start talking to it. And you find out that there's some adventurers outside killing the froghemoth and that whatnot. And as the claws tear through this creature, tears through claws, you toss it outside and you tell it to get back home and be safe. As you finally start to see some light and you're able to poke your head through this froghemoth that swallowed you. I'm going to put your token in so everybody knows where you're at. And you poke your head out as you're kind of pushed your way through because it's all slimy and it's very injured. And you're almost out as you kind of wiggle your head out. And I'll say, Aldwin, you see from where you're at what seems to be this kind of like stonish looking guy with long silver hair, half dressed and kind of like seems to be gaudy. You can tell, especially based on you hanging out with Echo, this looks like another druid. As
Oh no. I think to myself, oh no, I hope it's not another Echo.
as it seems like he seems to be pretty chill with his like long silver hair, like nice 5 o'clock beard, and his very much kind of like grayish skin. A little more grayer than even Travali's. But yeah, you can definitely tell by his demeanor, he looks like some kind of like another hippie or druid. As he's got also like flowers coming off of the side of his body and whatnot. And is it how do you pronounce that? I'm not even gonna try.
Aurelian.
Aurelian Soul.
Aurelian
Aurelian?
Soul. Aurelian. As Aurelian, you finally get some light at last in this dismal time of this problem that's been going on. And you're free from the imprisonment of the froghemoth that swallowed you a while back. And you look out and you see this lizard-looking blue guy as he's pulling out a hand and he sees you. Then he turns back to Aro and he says, Alduin, there is a human in here. A humanoid in here.
Leave him, I guess.
Do you say this conversation out loud in Common or in Draconic?
Well, he speaks to me in Draconic, right?
Yes.
The lizard? Well, then I will speak in Draconic back.
Yes. And of course, Aurelian, you understand this conversation completely. I will say, I don't think we did specifically what specific languages you can read and write, but you at least understand it.
Yeah, I'm picking up the vibes, baby. What is this thing that's unharmed next to me?
Which one? There's a few.
I think he's talking about Cryoliths.
This
Oh.
one, the spooky looking one.
He's one of my how do I say, creatures.
This is a good guy. Okay, where are the
Yeah.
bad guys? Is
You
that
came
these
out of one.
gross looking critters? These guys?
No, those are also mine. You came out of the bad guy.
You're not really sure who these people are, but you, well, no, because you heard about it from, you basically heard the story from the Jubilex. You're here with this master and whatnot, and you're killing a frog monster. You don't know if they're good or guys or bad guys, but you can see this dark-skinned elf, kind of wearing a black cloak and whatnot, as he seems to be corralling and commanding these dragonoids in front of you.
Recon, I want to fucking kill something.
Well, you're free to try to kill the froghemoth that you're calling out.
What about this guy I have targeted? That's one of the bad guys, yeah?
Can you even see him?
Do you even know where you are? I mean, I guess he's a druid.
I know who I am. I know where I am.
I guess all 4 of them are enemies.
Yeah, I've had my eyes on these guys for quite some time.
I'll say this is what you really can just see at the moment. And there is no one who is an enemy within good sight. Actually, except for these guys all the way back here by a campfire, as you see the big Zorn, kind of from where you're at, talking to 2 smaller Zorns. But maybe you want to, completely get out first.
Oh, I can't select my token. I can't move.
You have to go to token controls and then we'll select tokens. Bring the rubber. Like full screen.
Could it be it's because it's not his turn?
Could also be it.
Imagine not rolling me into initiative recon.
Oh yeah,
Come
one
on,
second.
man.
I thought I gotta add you real quick. Hold on.
1 in initiative. You go way at the bottom.
Yeah, that's some big brain stuff, though. You got right to the heart of the problem.
There. Nah. Go ahead and roll your initiative. So you can figure out where you are at. 12, and you are 14. All right, that will be your initiative on your turn. As I will say, Geezer, from where you are at, the robot seems to be now turning and focused on the. With your perception, yeah, you easily can see the robot turn around as it seems to now be trying to make its way towards the dwarves. It's pushing against where it's at, but it's not able to get out. Do you drop your concentration? The Zorns are all gone at this point. The Zorns are all gone at this point, and you hear off in the distance and actually, yeah, you hear off in the distance as it's the dwarves are all together as they're trying to call off to the stone golem as that they made some sort of command at it, but it can't get past where it's going.
Yeah, I'll drop concentration. It seems to be relatively out of danger now, so.
As the concentration drops, the stone golem quickly moves into position. And before anything else, as a final FU, it turns its body at the few Zorns that are here and it fires something at them.
That the unheard Biden blast. He's even doing the pose.
As it opens up its chest capacity, and
It's a fucking Kamehameha.
not necessarily. You can give it an Arcana check if you'd like to guess what it's doing.
Ah, you know what? Fucking sure, let's do it.
Can I try?
Details, there we go.
I believe in your skills.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's all I needed to hear. Oh my god. That's 0.
You think
I don't know,
that
man.
you think that a beam of power just came out of nowhere, Trevally. Aurelian, you're not quite familiar when it comes to like mechanical stuff. You're a naturalist guy. It's like secondhand. I will say, yeah, go geezer. You feel the magic coming from this. Definitely know that this is transmutation, and from what you're understanding about constructs, including it, you think this might be firing some sort of slow beam.
Fancy.
So a slowing command.
And you relay that information to the party.
I do not, because it's fine.
What the fuck?
This is the teamwork you're talking about, baby.
We were
Happening here? I
There's
feel
no
like-
there's no
Am I
need to
really,
relay this
like-
info. My character would not see the need to relay this information.
He gets it.
Yeah, that's count based actually.
Oh man.
All right,
push
well,
himself loud.
On the bright side, as it hits them, and you can see this, all of them just kind of freeze up from where they're standing. And now we're on to your turn, geezer.
Alrighty.
As it makes its way back toward, as the construct gets its beam off, seeing them frozen, and it just gives like a nod, like you could tell this golem was doing its thing, but also did it excessively, and just makes its way towards the dwarves, out of danger. As the Zorms, as you're looking at, walked by, all the ones that you up there are now frozen and moving slowly.
Alright. I'm going to I'm gonna look over to the group of people, and I'm gonna point my finger over to them and say, "You owe me for keeping your golem alive." Alright. Time to make some moves. Are the bird? The birds are flying, so
Yeah.
let's go. Okay. Let's do some movement. Actually. Can't really see much. So, what should I do here? That was a loud noise. Alright, we'll just do some movement. Wow, I really don't have much movement. You know what, fuck it. We fly. We fly. Yeah, I cast fly and move 30 feet in the air.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I cast fly and move 30 feet in the air.
No, before that.
Fuck it.
He said, "Fuck it, we fly."
Yeah.
I thought you said something other than fuck it.
Nope, just fuck it, we fly.
Okay, fair enough.
Fly is concentration. Am I hurt at all? No, I'm not. I'm chilling.
You're completely fine.
Yeah, so yeah, haven't taken any damage at all. Yeah, so I'll just fly up 30 feet and end my turn.
Yeah, you just see the lights show, and you're out. Javali, you saw something amazing as a beam came out of nowhere, hits the ones you were able to see, and now they're just kind of groggily moving.
I don't know what it is, but all I know is that I should not get there. And it looks like the other people are scattering together. I should deal with the monster soon enough. As he glances at the big guy, noticing that he started to move as well. Even decide to crack his knuckles.
Right, and Echo. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna mosey my way up here. Then I'm going to make a motion or to scream out towards the monster. Does it notice me?
It's very much it's very much focused on trying. It's very much in death's thralls as it's being sliced open, ripped open. It's not care about you. However, you are aware with your telepathy that you can kind of pick up on the feelings of this creature. Actually, no, wait, how far are you? Because I think your telepathy isn't strong. Yeah, no, never mind. You're too far away.
I can tend to move right there. So I would be in range.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, at that point, you're able to, as you're trying to catch its attention, realizing it's not working, you get a little closer, and you're able to pick up on the feelings of this creature, which is new to you. You can feel this, and it's you can tell that from it, like some sort of psionic mind, some from your telepathy, that you can feel the thralls of this creature as it's perishing. You feel its emotions as well as it's thinking about its mate, and hoping that it will not, and hoping that it will live and run. You feel pain, you feel the thought of its mate, and you feel escape coursing through its veins. You're a bit taken aback, as with your telepathy you usually can control it, but this one's just pouring into you.
I sigh. Well, I'll attempt to speak with it using my emotions, I guess, and just kind of convey a feeling of sorry and a bit of pity.
Give me a perception or insight.
We'll go with perception. $21.
You tell its gestures as it pauses for a second in its draw, and you can tell that its eyes, they actually start darting around, all three of them looking in different directions, as if it it's trying to look for something.
I'll peacefully ask Alduin, hey, you mind backing off a little?
And I'll say,
Sure.
based on how it was like running its eyes, I will say you can tell it's maybe that it seemed to have reacted to when you tried to convey pity or apology, and now its eyes are rotating as if it's trying to understand where that came from.
I'll start waving at it.
All three of its eyes focus on you, and it looks at you. Not with malice or anger or hate, but surprise and confusion. On to the next turn. Or do you have anything else you want to do?
Well, I was gonna kill it, but then it...
Oh, okay. As it looks at you and you feel its mind and its emotions further away, and it's like confused and surprised. It's no longer fighting back. It's confused as it looks at you. And what you feel next, you can't properly describe. But it's as if you feel you're looking at something familiar. Like you're feeling a familiar... Out of context, it's the best way to put this is, it's as if you're looking at something. Okay, out of context, what you're feeling right now is the equivalent of a human seeing another human.
Mhm.
And its mind kind of resonates that same frequency. Yeah, that's the word. You feel the same frequency radiating off its mind back at you. Not so much as telepathy, but as if you're feeling a sense of kinship. That's the word. You're feeling a sense of kinship. You see that this is like you, in a way. And it sees you that way. For a moment.
Alduin, do you respond to what I said?
Why should I? I literally just saw a man climb out of it.
I want to see what it does. It's already almost dead anyway. What could it hurt?
Anyway, is that all for you?
Yeah, but I'll ready action to cast the spell.
Anyway, as we go over to the big sword, who gets off his hiney. Let's see. Okay.
Hmm.
And Travali, you see from where you're at that the big Zorn seems to have just dipped into the ground.
Oh. Oh no.
Which is bad, because now it's your turn.
Yes, I noticed. Alright, so as he finally hears some clashing noises, and he moves a little bit, like 25 feet here. 1, 2. I cannot move over here. but-
Make yourself 5 feet above the ground.
Ah, genius.
I'm gonna figure out how to turn that off later, but like, because like you shouldn't be stopped from moving past a token.
I'm 1 feet above ground. 15, 20.
It has to be 5 feet. There you go.
There we go. Oh, but a little bit too much. There we go. He notices that the others are doing fine. He decides to, let's see, drink a potion, noticing that there's dangers lurking behind. So he's gonna use this. If the game allow me. Should be. If I go here, feature, inventory. There it is. I'm gonna activate that effect on me. There we go. As he prepares himself for the big guy to show up on any seconds. And he looks at the others and he shouts, "You lot, get out of here. We'll handle this."
They all nod and it says, we're not leaving without our golem.
Then take him.
They're all waiting for the golem to like get closer before they all like retreat. But they're
Alright.
fine where they're at.
And for the sake of mechanics, Trevally just swing his weapon to the floor, try to find the enemy. In order to keep his rage.
You bang your large weapon on the ground, and you hear Ruin behind you. Actually, what is its name?
Yarwish? It is in the description.
Yeah, you hear Yarwish. Yarwish speak out in there as he's like, yes, bigger and better. Throw me, Trevally. I must pierce that big thing.
That's why I'm looking for him. Prepare.
It's gone underground. Go to scoop the ground.
You try to do that with his pike. Try to lift it up. You know what? He's even gonna use his object interaction to swap his pike into a halberd. Try to make some sort of shoveling motion. Where are you? I'll take you down. I think that'll be his turn.
Okay, in that case, make me a unarmed.
Oh no.
No, I'm sorry. Make me a a weapon attack at disadvantage. This is going to be more of a thing to try to push something out. But yes, you are using your weapon to do this, so do it at disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna use reckless to become neutral.
Fair enough.
That is not that good.
Nope.
It was 15.
As you start digging right in front of you, you accidentally scoop by near the tree, pushing some of the dwarves' bodies around. Would you like to try again?
Oh, sure.
You have 2 attacks, remember?
Yep. That was even worse.
Now you're just scooping into the tree at this point.
Where he... I almost feel it on the floor. Some small tremors, but still I cannot find him.
Alright, that will be your turn.
I guess I'll tell tell them to hold their action.
I mean, you could knock him out to be here as well if you really wanted to. Just saying.
Nah, I'll tell them to hold their action, and I'll make a move back towards me.
As they all just kind of like, they look like they're about to do a final dive for attack, and like, now, final attack, and then they hear your call, and they're like, what, Mike? What, Master? Kibbles! Ah!
If he does anything bad, y'all can kill him. It's we kind of started it.
Yes, sir! And they all just fly off, back in formation, straight towards you. Meow.
The monster straight up had a peaceful day and then just got jumped.
He was having a good time. He came out of the bog thinking he was something new. He gets... It's basically the equivalent of getting mutilated by crows, only with claws.
Alright.
His stomach nearly gets ripped open by what is the equivalent of... I want to say a monkey. And I will say for the record, Aurelian, I will say for the record, there's a really good reason why he was in a very good mood. Which, we will explain that a little bit later. But yeah, they all fly over to you. They can't fly very far.
They don't have that much. I put them at 10 feet of movement. They don't have
Yeah,
that
but they
much.
can like leap as well, so like jumping off of...
Well, no. I mean... Yeah, if it was solid ground, sure, but...
Actually, it says with or without a running start, so... Relatively, even if they're like just gently like landing down, they can just jump 20 feet towards you and then fly.
Sure, I guess that's all next to me.
I'm trying to wrap this up so we get them all together. I'll say they stop like a few of them like right on the edge where Alex is.
Put them all on pile. Recon.
They'll pile up soon enough. But for now, they're just flying away. And you see this, Aurelion, and it's like interesting. You know you've heard Jubilees like attacking groups, but they're so coordinated, including the brown one that's like darker than the others. All right, on to. And actually, let's see a couple things. There. I'll say with your perception, Trevally, you see one Zorn pop its head out the ground real quick, but not come out completely, as it sees the others that just are moving slowly and then duck back into the ground.
It was distracting. I was yapping at him. No, wake up.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I was on mute. I was saying, no, they're going after the dwarves, before realizing maybe they're not. Would it be logical for me to assume that maybe they're going after the worn down golem instead?
Based on what you've heard, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, my favorite.
Your primordial
My
of picking up the dialective words, the way the big Zorm reacted, the way it just dips down and you heard the words rock a lot, and now that you see one Zorm pop its head out and then just shout again at You hear the words rock again as it's shouting at the ones moving slowly. But it was so quick that you didn't really catch too much. You just caught the word rock. So yeah, give me an intelligence.
Recon, what are you calling the big bad guy?
Big Zorn.
Zorn.
Splendid. Big
Well,
sword.
you know what I mean. The Big Zorn and the Zorns.
I don't see.
Do you guys
Oh.
remember the I think it was a Street Fighter game. There was a character called Big Zam.
There wasn't a character called Big Zen. Do you mean Zangief?
I don't remember.
Alright.
When you called the monster Big Zorn, it reminded me of Big
Aurelian,
Zam.
it is now your turn at last.
Let's go with his start. He
Okay,
finally gets
well,
to
I
go.
cast. How do I upcast?
I gotta figure that out. I don't know why it's not setting up higher, casting at higher level spells, but I gotta check that in a minute. But in the meantime, we can let's see. What are you trying to cast?
I mean, all these idiots around me are bad guys, right? Yeah.
What? No. You haven't even asked you haven't even asked who they are or what they're doing. You just know that from what the one told you is that they were just fighting this frog. And they're leaving you be because you're coming out of it. However, you did also hear that this one wants to spare the monster, and he's calling off away from it. So you take how would your character react to that?
I don't know. I'd probably be as confused as I am.
Then
What
maybe
are
you'll
they?
want to take this moment to just get away from it for now. You are still in the stomach.
What? I mouse over these people and it says unharmed. What are they? Do I see them?
Yes, they're small, little dragon-looking, little like fly creatures. One landed on you while you were in the stomach, and you had a conversation with it.
But they seem like
They of course have
got
like
it,
little wings
yeah.
on their backs, on the back of their like arms, and they kind of like use them to glide and fly, like flapping. But that's about it.
Okay, so they seem pretty chill.
I mean, they're at least not attacking you, and they even seem to not do anything as you're leaving out. So you're free to act otherwise. All right, you are heading that way.
I have moved 30 feet, and I now see these spooky creatures. I am going to cast a spell at them.
Okay, you're coming out. And yeah, you see these rock-like monsters that are just standing in the middle of the field. Well, I mean, you don't really... You sure? Your character doesn't really know what's going on right now.
My character can recognize evil bad guys when he sees them.
It's on site.
Okay, so I'm casting Moonbeam. It says second level, but I'd like to upcast it. I want to use a 4th level spell slot.
Okay, well, first let's put down the template. It's a 10-foot circle. Where do you want to put it? Okay, you already got it. And let's see, con save.
And I guess at 4th level, it just means that it does 4d10.
And if they're for some reason transformed, they also untransform. Which is, I don't know, like.
Alright, how much damage is it? How much damage is it supposed to do?
4d10.
So roll 4d10s, because,
In this case, just 2d10 more, right?
That's it.
yeah, 23, and unfortunately, both the Zorns that got hit made it. Wait, no! Wait, this is constant. No, I think slow only gives them disadvantage on dex, so.
It gives -2 to
AC.
dex save?
AC and dex saves. But this is a con save. Past its speed, it can only do one thing. So yeah, they still can make a regular con save, and they both make it, so they both take half.
Have you considered how fucking badass I look when I throw this moonbeam out at them? You know, I throw my hand out, I call on the power of the gods. It's the middle of the day, but moonbeam, bang.
It's
Would that
cool.
be a sunbeam's head?
It's
Shut the
cool.
fuck up, though.
I'll say it's cool, like a ring of moonlight energy just starts surrounding these two. They take.
Okay, as long as they're at least demoralized. Yeah, after doing all that bullshit, I hop and lock and end my turn. That's how you do a turn efficiently, guys. Come on.
I'm trying.
We
So
can
many new things to do.
gooch this up.
Alright, so they are definitely hurt, so that is your turn. As this Zorn now see. Okay, that's very important. In that case, yeah. This Zorn, moving very slowly, is just going to take and is going to just start running towards something. And it seems to charge as it gets like real slow. But it's still heading in that direction. Now I think the moonbeam, once it lands, they have to keep rolling if they enter it.
It's at the start of the
A creature also makes this save when the spell's area moves into its space, or if the creature
If it enters it as well, so yeah. And these guys aren't super smart. They aren't going to tell, nor are they having the fast enough reaction to avoid it. So yeah, this Zorn starts. Actually, no. This Zorn will. No, because like that would be obvious, because it would have to move 5 feet. Yeah, this Zorn just starts running towards the stone, not wanting to get away. And as it enters into your space, it's going to roll a con save. Makes it. It will take half of the damage you already made. But it is unperturbed, and I'll say, Travali, as you see it just, you know, it's so weird. Like,
Recon, just make a choice.
oh, well, it's up to its speed. Okay, yeah, so yeah, no, this would still be halved, so yeah, 5, 10. As it seems to be rushing off in a corner direction, and you think it's either heading for the dwarves or the golem, as you can see that it is no longer in the spot that it once was. Another 5, another 10, and it stops right there. That's all it can do since it used its bonus action to charge, and its movement is still halved, so yeah. You can infer at this point, I think, it's going after the golem. Trevally.
Yep. As Trevally glances over, try to think of what he's gonna do. Go for the big guy or try to keep protecting the dwarves.
Knock him into the moonbeam.
And as you get here, you see, lo and behold, coming out of the bayou, another frog hebus. This one, looking a little bigger than the other one, as it comes over and it sees its other companion, Bloody, and reaches out to it, and it looks like it's about to get angry and charge, but then you see the very injured one just put its arms around it, and it's like very much like pointing and gesturing, and you can tell by its like noises and its frequency, it's trying to warn and trying to say to run, because it's like injured, and it begins to retreat, kind of pulling the other one with it. The other one looks like really wants to fight, but seeing how badly it's injured and seeing only a few of them, including you and the dragon, it almost wants to make a move. And let's see. You can't really understand the words, but the emanation it's giving off, including its like mindset and its emotions, it's being cautious, it's warning. And the other one is just turns back at you, and you just feel anger coming off of this one, but also disbelief. I will roll it into initiative because it might do something different.
I glared it with hate in my heart.
It sees you, and it gets even more upset because, yeah, these guys ate you a while back. At least he did. And seeing you still fully intact, it gets pissed off.
I'm now emotionally invested in this combat. I want to kill it.
A Nazi is better than personal vendetta.
Very much so.
Why?
And
why
I'm
is
very
that
glad you
like-
said that because your turn is coming up in a second. I just gotta... There we go. As this... As you see, as things are happening, as the machine seems to be making noises, as it sounds like
Why did we go back in initiative?
because I rolled the Froghemus initiative and it pulled it into its turn instead of moving to the next turn. I don't know why.
Sure. Well, we should be on 13.
No, because the Froghemus
you're-
had 15. So this next
No.
one.
No,
The new one has 15.
Oh, oh shit! I'm doing the wrong thing. then.
You manually went back.
Oh, I thought it pulled. Okay, that's fully my fault.
Did you just skip my session?
No, your turn already passed. I went backwards by mistake.
You trying to fuck with me, Recon?
You're fine.
You're a rude boy.
Okay.
Remember when Skrillex did that song for one of the Far Cry games? I think Far Cry 3. He did a song for Far Cry when you were burning the marijuana fields. Do you guys remember that?
No.
I said you haven't played any Far Cry.
Okay, never mind. Someday I'll meet people who are cool.
As
wonder
this
if
storm
there's
buries
fire.
itself underground and quickly starts moving through.
Wait, that creature is the ones that run away from me, right?
Yeah,
One to the top.
yeah,
now it's-
and
alright.
buried down, and it seems to be moving away. I'm just not even gonna block it at this point because, like, you know what's heading for the Goliath, the Golem.
So let me go for this one.
Oh no, you don't have. It's burrowed itself. I'm just not putting it
Oh.
down so that way I can get this over with.
My bad. Forget what I typed there. It's gonna be useful later.
As it comes out right here, trying to surround it. Thing. I said this one is grappled for the sake. And this Soren. Shut up. Okay, this moonbeam, does it have to be at the start of their turn if they're in it, or is it at the end of their turn if they're in it?
End of their turn.
Okay, well, he's moving out. 10 feet. And then dashing. There. As you notice these Zorns just moving super slow, but also kind of like seeming to rage and run. As they're all heading towards this big stone golem. You grapple. Alduin, you can tell that the Froghemoth that's very injured is trying to run, but it looks like the new one that showed up, it's getting angry.
Okay. He's getting angry. Okay.
And you hear
Well-
you hear Krylik's crowd is like, this thing looks like it wants still a fight. Shall I skewer it? And you hear the Jubilees go, yes, skewer, meat.
Well, Echo, I don't know what to tell you, but he looks angry.
I mean, To be fair, I only need one, so.
Okay. I am going to. Right. He wants to fight, right? Alright. Let's. Okay. You know what? What do we have? Oh, that's fine. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this.
As you pop up on the
If he
second
wants
one
to.
and unfurling.
Okay, so he's gonna move there, and he is gonna move. He has 40, so 20 minutes.
As Azrael comes out, he's like, What are we fighting?
Frog, like creature.
Swamp creature. You shall perish by my hand! And he makes a giant leap towards him.
Okay, so first we have this guy.
Who is Azrael?
Oh wait, he has to spend
He is
10.
another-
He has to spend 10
he's
feet
a-
of movement first, but yeah, he makes 10 feet, moving them, and then just jumps towards him.
No, is that one of the characters in the game?
That's another one of my creatures.
Actually, you know what? I'll say spending 10 feet means that he has 20 feet less of movement. So yeah, he just jumps dramatically from where you're at 30 feet at a cost of now only having 20 feet of walk movement. I like that idea. Because it says spending up to 10 feet of movement. So you can sacrifice 10 feet for free. It doesn't say that it has to be a standing. Anyway, the point is, yeah, he jumps dramatically and goes for the attack. So feel free to roll it however you want.
He only needs to. Should I send him after the other one? I mean, no witnesses. All right. Okay. So he's going to hit the one in the back. Okay, he has just 2 claw attacks.
Yeah, 2 claw attacks or the dragon's breath if you really want to.
I'll do a claw attack. Right. Attack numero uno. For a 19. I think that hits.
Yes, that does hit. Oh, actually, no. No, that does not hit. No.
Oh. A 19
This
doesn't
one's
hit.
big. This one's bigger and more burly than the other.
I mean, I'm targeting the.
Oh,
one.
you're targeting the one that's injured?
Yeah, like I said, no witnesses.
No, I will.
Oh, God. Yeah, one leap, he goes and slashes, and it's back, and it dies. As it falls forward, and Echo, you feel as this last Rockhemoth dies, the wave, the pain from the other Rockhemoth, as it's you feel a sense of shock, then grief, then rage, as it goes through a spectrum of pain.
And now it's your turn, big guy. Okay, so first we are going to have Cryolix use his constrict.
Now, hold on. With your bonus action, you give that free command to one that you summon at a time. But if you want to do more than one, you'll have to sacrifice your action. The Jubilixes get a pardon because they're in a more mob attack, but these individual ones will cost either bonus action or an action.
so you just changed what it stated at. You said it's a
Yeah, bonus action to
mount,
command one that you summon, but you can't
and
command
then
more.
it's No, you said it's a bonus action to take them out, and then they can just do whatever.
No, it's a bonus action to give a command. Because like they can do whatever, but if you want them to do something, like it's like mount rules and stuff. You can command them to do things, and they do listen because they're their summons. But they also can do whatever.
Because originally you went with it's a bonus action to take them out, and then it's just reaction to
Come
make
out
them do
and
what you want.
command them.
Yeah. So I made him come out, but the other one was already out.
Yes, so are you using your action to command that one? Okay, let me rephrase it. It's a bonus action to summon it, but the bonus actions also can be used to control it and command it. So in other words, you utilize your weapon as that, and then you can command it afterwards from here on out as a bonus action.
I understand what you're saying, but you just changed it. That's how it was.
So what I'm asking here is, if you want to command the other one as well, are you willing to sacrifice your action for that?
That's what I mean. You just changed it. I mean, I'm down, then the other one just doesn't do anything. That's fine. Sure. I mean, if you want to do it like that.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't tried to like use both of them at once. It's usually just you summon one and then do the and then just work with that.
During the troll bridge, both of them were out.
But you didn't really get. No, wait, were they both? I thought it was just a No. I don't remember
No,
both of them
both
being
of
out the
them
troll
were out.
bitch. Does anybody else remember that?
The one was still in the flask, but both of them were out.
Well, the Jubilexes were on Alduin, but Cryolix was out, but he didn't really do much. Kind of just got hit off and tried to climb back up.
Okay, yeah. See?
But I don't remember specifically if he did anything special.
It's fine. I'll have him use his claw attack on the other one. I'm guessing that misses. Yep.
That one does miss, as the other one is bigger and more burly than the one that got struck down.
Alright, and then I need him to make me a wisdom save at disadvantage, as I'm casting command.
Why is it at disadvantage?
Because of this. I'm using 2 sorcery points to make a disadvantage.
Okay. So wisdom at disadvantage, got it. He has a 12, which will definitely miss.
Okay, I'm gonna command him to halt, so it doesn't do anything.
Alright then, on its next turn it will halt. Does that help for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Gola starts charging.
Come on, just take it away. Sorry for filling in the chat.
I wasn't. It's fine. All these ones that are just charging towards the golem, trying to surround it, or just using all their speed and all their aggression to try to get after it. The golem had enough. And goes to swing at these guys. First attacking this one. As with one mighty swing, it goes to smack down it. And then goes for another. That is unfortunately going to miss, as it rears back one fist, just one, and then tries to rears back its other hand to hit it, but then its arm just falls down, almost dislocated, clacks down, as it's now just got one arm. You see this, of course, geezer up in the air, as now the golem has now got one arm, like, almost dislocated, and the other arm trying to swing and crush them. The Zorms are now getting angry because one of their compatriots is dead again. Squished like a pancake.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to...
And actually, we're gonna call it here, since this is the start of the new round, and we have the robot now getting swarmed and getting critically injured, as the Zorms seem to be making a giant maneuver, one last gamble and attempt to get a meal. So we will call it here for now. And it seems like one for Alchemist wants vengeance, the other, and the Zorms are about to pull something off. We'll see how we all come back and survive this situation next time. And definitely in the future, we're going to work out this interaction, because just doing that one thing was a lot easier than this. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching and joining us for this session. Remember to like, share, and subscribe on youtube.com/ReconZebra if you wish to help fund and see more endeavors done and see better improvements in our campaign. Please feel free to donate at coffee.com/ReconZebra. Thank you all so much for joining us for this. Good night and good game.